All right, guys. Fula coming to you with another video. I hope all is well with you guys. Well, I mean, I've been saying this, and I'm not gonna really try to sugarcoat what I'm about to talk about. But I, in general, just want to talk about the super middleweight happening right now, because it's just the reality. This is just the reality we face. That um, I guess you can say that it's the number one talked about division right now due to the undisputed fight in which we're getting. But what I want to say is that the super middleweight division, it has dark horses, and I don't know if those dark horses are going to get just due. I don't know if those dark horses are going to be able to, climb to the top, basically, be in a situation where they, you know what I mean, are able to basically flourish. Because, let's just say if Canelo is successful or anything like that, I don't think the guys in his division are gonna be in his mind. You know what I mean? They're not gonna really be. He's not gonna be thinking about them. He's not gonna be thinking about a David Benavidez. He may consider a Charlo, but he's not gonna be thinking about Osvaldo Morel. You know what I mean? Like those two fighters are not going to be on his radar. You know what I mean? However, there was something that came out about his whole demands about, I guess, the drug testing and things like that. That he basically was not trying, was opposed to 12-week testing, but he wasn't opposed to 10-week testing. And so Caleb Plant agreed with that testing. You know what I mean? But and this is going to be an unpopular opinion. This is just going to be very unpopular. But I think he was cycling off. You know what I mean? I think he was like cycling off of his drug program, because here's the thing. I mean, you don't have, when you look at professional boxers, where do they mostly train at? You have people who train in Las Vegas. That's one of the places that people go to. They like to train in Las Vegas. You have people who like to train in Philly, of course. You got them Philly fighters, right? You got people who train in New York, of course. Training a lot, like they do their training in New York, famous boxing gyms. You got people who train in Miami, that or in just Florida in general. Florida in general is a good place. Now, when it comes, and you got Texas as well. Texas, another place that people like to train at. Now, in California, the main thing is Wildcard Gym, Churchill Gym, and things like that. But there isn't really any like San Diego is not a hotbed for boxing in terms of like training and stuff like that. Like, you never really hear about fighters training in San Diego. And the reason why Canelo and Team Canelo is based in San Diego is for one simple fact. San Diego, in essence, is basically Mexico. You know, if you want to like be technical and if you want to be historically correct, San Diego is basically Mexico. Okay. So the fact of the matter is that Canelo and Team Canelo are able and have easier access at getting their PEDs because a lot of people get PEDs from Mexico. By them being in San Diego, they're closer. It's proximity. You know what I mean? So, while in theory he may be in VADA and things like that, he may be doing VADA testing or whatever the case may be, we don't know. You know, what I really believe in my heart of hearts is that he has so many masking agents on him that if they do VADA, those tests come back negative, bro. Because he has so many masking agents going on. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't want to have a mishap. He doesn't want to have the last mishap that he had before. So, you know, they had to learn from their mistakes, and boom, you know, the mistakes were learned from, and, you know, now you have him just big. Like, I mean, that guy is just so big. That guy is just like just really, yeah, I don't know what to even say at this point anymore with him. But the thing is that I found surprising and I found questionable was when, you know, he didn't even try to deny his drug cheating when Caleb Plant brought up the drug cheating history with Canelo. What I found pretty crazy was that you know what he said in response. He said, "Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses." He didn't deny this thing or anything like that. He just said he just said, "Don't make excuses." So it's just like, basically what I get from that is like he's telling you, like, yeah, I may be juiced to the gills, but you know what I mean, that's still no reason for you to not put your best foot forward and blame it on the fact that I am juicing. That's kind of what that is telling me, man. So with that being said, you know, I really think, bro, that he may be on something, man. I really think that he may be cycling off some stuff, and that's why the 12-week testing got turned into 10-week testing. You know, I really believe so. You know, because when I look at just like different pictures and stuff like that of different fights with him on there, it's just the transformation. It's just like it doesn't sit right with me. You see his veins all popping out, and you see him like putting everything into every punch and stuff like that, and it's like, golly, this guy, it looks like his head's about to explode. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know what I don't want to give like a prediction to the fight, but all I know, man, is that it's crazy, man. It is absolutely crazy. Like, honestly, and Caleb Plant said something that makes sense. Caleb Plant said that if you're the top dog, you would be pushing, like, for drug testing, right? Caleb, that's what Caleb Plant said. These were the words of Caleb Plant. And it's true. Like, I mean, if I'm like the top dog, I'm gonna push for drug testing, because it's like, yo, man, I gotta make sure we're gonna be on an even playing field, because you know, that's just how it has to be. Imagine you being a clean fighter, right? You hold all the belts. The guy you're fighting is dirty, and you decided not to do VADA or USADA or WADA, whatever you decide to use. And then unknowingly, this man comes and takes your belts, but he also comes and takes your A side, and he also comes and takes money out of your pocket because he decided to cheat. That's not cool. But as it turns out, and this is just the reality of the situation, drug testing is not too big on Canelo's priority right now. But I don't know, you know, in terms of other middleweights, super middleweights, the only other fight that's coming in super middleweight right now is Jose Bolavita Uzcategui with David Benavidez. And I don't really know if I really don't think John Ryder wants to fight David Morrell. So David Morrell, he's looking for a dance partner. I mean, the only dance partner I can see him getting is that winner of Uzcategui and Benavidez. And then I mean, that can be a fight that could be made, because I'm gonna tell you something. When you fight title eliminators, it doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get a title shot. Okay? It really doesn't mean that. Seriously speaking. So let's just say that, you know, it plays out and Benavidez wins against Uzcategui. It doesn't mean that he's gonna get a shot at Canelo's belts. Or, you know, by the miracle, by God aligning things in such a way, it may not mean he gets a shot at Plant's belts, you know. But anyhow, man, it just goes to show you Canelo is doing his cycle. He's perfected his cycle. It's the same thing with Ryan Garcia too, bro. That's why they're postponing his fight so much, you know. And that's why the WBC ordered that Jojo Diaz fight. You know, they just stalled everything out. Because you heard so many things. You heard Ryan Garcia is fighting Rolly. You heard he's fighting Pacquiao. You heard so many different things, and it's just like it never came to fruition, you know. It's because of the cycles off of their drugs. And again, this is just my opinion. This is not written in stone or written in cement. It's just, this is what I think, basically. So with that being said, man, leave your thoughts, leave your comments. Let me know what you think about these revelations that Caleb Plant revealed about the negotiations. But anyhow, man, Fula signing out. Njaro, man.